Hello, it's Kelly, and I have a special offer. For those of you who may be looking for deeper connection in your life, for a sense of direction based on your heart, for a touch of magic or a touch of inspiration, there's a really special opportunity. So I'm currently journeying with a couple of women, taking them through the training of being a Mayan Dreamspell teacher. So this gives you the mechanics, it gives you the tools, it gives you the deep understanding of how this all works. And maybe you've had a reading if you're watching this, maybe you haven't. But if you have had a reading, you know it can go quite deep because you've experienced it for yourself. However, beyond that, there's probably hundreds of readings worth of what we could cover into the soul work and into the deeper being that can emerge. And if you haven't had a reading, it's magical and it just goes right to the heart of things. So what I'm offering is this teacher training. And this teacher training takes you deep. First of all, what we do is we look completely at your chart, completely at your being, your unique essence, and we really get to the heart and we explore this system through you. You are like the foundation piece. So through this, you get a deep, deep integration. Integration as in, yes, you hear it, and then it's woven in, and it's explored, and it's pulled around these corners that maybe you couldn't see before, and it's connected wholesomely into this clear picture. And once we do that, we then start to find your unique way of teaching this. The most we learn thing is when we teach them. And that's what I'm experiencing as I've been teaching this and learning it over 5 years. I learn so much when I'm with that person on the call, or in the workshop, or on the retreat, expanding my knowledge. And by you learning this deeply with yourself first, and then going forward and then having the mechanics and the tools and understanding to teach it, you then can liberate so many people to experience the magic in their life, the connection in their life, a deep sense of purpose that they can weave into whatever they're doing. We can weave purpose into our day job. We can weave purpose into our funky relationships maybe that are ups and downs. We can bring a sense of fulfillment and a sense of enthusiasm and magic to every area of our life. And this is what I am so passionate about. How can we bring the magic back in? How can we bring the beauty back in? We're not just dreamers and we're not just realists. We can be both. We really can. And it's time for those worlds to merge, and I think a lot of people are feeling this. And I was really called to share this offer. So for 3 women who want to go on this journey, deepening their magic, deepening their connection to self, deepening their connection to service in a really wholesome way that lights them up. I want to go on that journey with you. I really do. It's a 12-week journey, and we go through a lot. We have the Mayan Dreamspell, but there's also a lot of other things that open up from that process. I've been journeying with a couple of women, and so much comes through. Fear, doubt, inhibition, gratitude, pleasure, getting to the core of whatever it is that's holding you back in life and allowing you to move through that and shatter through it in your own unique way. And then being able to go forward and help other people do that. To be able to incorporate it into what you're already doing. If you're already a healer or a coach or a teacher of any sort, of anything like this, this is something you can really merge, and I've seen so many people do this. Merging it into your offering, merging into who you are and what you share, because it brings that depth, that sense of magic, that sense of joy that really gets people wanting to know more. I like to call it like the spoonful of sugar with the medicine. There is so much medicine in this 12-week journey, so much medicine, but there's a lot of sugar as well, which makes it sweet to absorb, and it helps it go down, and it brings the vitality, and it brings the sparkle back to life, and it lasts. It's a new way of looking at life, and if you're ready for that, I know it's not for everyone. It's a deep journey. So if you're resonating with this, the way I like to live, I live by my yes. Not from up here, but from in here, and from my belly. When I see something, and this has happened times before, or I hear something, or there's some opportunity, and my body is like, yes, something in me is like, oh, I really think I need that. I really think I'd like that. I listen to that. and I reach out. So if you're feeling any form of yes, reach out. Get into touch with me. Respond to this email. There are 3 spots, and I am keeping it to 3 because I know that this journey can go deep, and I want to be able to be there for these 3 women and the other woman I'm already journeying with. So if it's resonating, maybe it's a fit. We'll see. Message me, and there's one way to find out. We'll jump on a Skype, and we can talk more in depth about what this is about. I just want to plant that seed for anyone who is looking for that deeper connection, and who's looking for something that they can share and get behind in order to let their natural gifts pour through, as well as going on a deep soul journey within themselves, guided step by step by me. It's one-on-one, so it's pretty intense and pretty amazing. You have that full receptivity with you the whole time. So I'm very excited to be sharing this in such a potent time that we're all going through so many changes and transitions, and I'm just so happy to be sharing this. And I know that the more people who are touched by this and discover this, it really is a contribution to the increase of joy in this world, the increase of purpose and passion. So that's all from me for now. Reach out. Don't hold back. If you had a yes, message me right after this, okay? So much love to you all.